Accurate and consistent referencing is essential in all academic work. Whenever you use work that's been created by somebody else, you must acknowledge it in two places: by a citation in the main body of your work and by a reference list at the end of your work. In this video, we're going to look at the mechanics behind referencing and give some simple examples. If you're given a reference list by your lecturer or are trying to reference information you found yourself, it is not always easy to work out what information you're seeing or what information you need in order to reference effectively. In order to understand your reference, there is some specific information you should look for, depending on the resource you're using. There are three main types of material that you are likely to work with most of the time: textbooks, academic journals, and quality online resources. We'll start by looking at books. Book references need to contain the following details: author, year, title, edition if it's not the first edition, place of publication, and publisher. Your reference may vary depending on the number of authors, but this is covered in more detail in the Help with Referencing guide. The next type of resource we're going to consider is journal articles. Journal articles will give you the information that you can use as evidence in your work, allowing you to make your arguments more clearly. As well as a year of publication, they will also have a volume number and sometimes an issue number, which you need to include in your reference. The final resources are web-based materials such as reports, government information, or professional body websites. These are sometimes more complex to reference, so there is a range of advice on the Help with Referencing guide. The next element of referencing is to acknowledge the resources you've used within your text. This is called a citation, as you are citing someone else's work. The aim of the citation is to provide enough information for the person reading your assignment to find the full reference in your reference list. If you give a direct quotation, you should include the page numbers as well as the publication date. Finally, there are three simple rules to make sure the reference list is right. The list should appear at the end of your assignment. Items in your reference list should be arranged in one alphabetical sequence by name of author. All the resources that you have cited in your work should be listed in the reference list. Books, journal articles, and websites are likely to be the most common types of material you'll use. For advice about how to reference other sources in the APA referencing style, please refer to the Help with Referencing guide on the Library Gateway.